when you start doubling down on your focus and you start focusing on something. And then when you surface, sometimes people will, kind of come out the woodworks like, yo, what happened there? And you're just like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? It's like, well, like, I was reaching out to you. And you're like, oh, my bad. I was focusing on this one thing over here or whatever. So, cool, right? And then you'll go back to the focus mode, right? You're grinding or whatever. Like, you are focusing on something. Like, your focus is so intense that unintentionally, inadvertently, you don't mean to, some things start to slip through the cracks. And when I say some things, when I say like some things start to slip through the cracks, is that maybe you don't respond to somebody at a pace, at a rate that they were used to, because you're focusing on something. Okay, so you are focusing on something. So, over time, depending on that individual, they may start to expose some of the true nature without them even realizing. And then you might start to expose their nature without you even realizing that you're exposing their nature. So, in other words, what I'm here to say is, let your focus expose their projection. What I'm trying to get at here with let your focus expose their projection is that if you know for a fact, right, that you are focusing on something, right, your efforts are going towards something, and then somebody else comes out the woodworks thinking that your new way of going about how you interact with them, if implied directly or indirectly by them, that you are, like, say, intentionally ignoring them, even though you know that you're not intentionally ignoring anybody, you're like focusing on something without you even realizing it, you're probably unintentionally exposing what their true thinking goes along the lines of. And I'm here to say you can use that information to better decide how you want to proceed about things. A lot of times people will be in denial of like certain things that get stirred up within them. In some ways, letting your focus, expose somebody else's projection is in some ways a way to be able to really pin down like the things that they themselves might be in denial of. That's not really bothering me. That's not really bothering me. All right, cool. You can almost think of this whole thing, I don't know, maybe you're watching a movie. Maybe you're at the movie theater, right? So you're watching a movie and you don't have access to your cell phone, or maybe you have it turned off, You're watching a movie and all you're focusing on during, the movie is the movie, right? Whatever it is, right? You leave the movie theater and then you see your phone got blown up by like 10,000 texts or something, like somebody, because they think that you're doing something else. And you're like, that's not what's going on, but they swear to God that you are. That's one example of what I mean. Let your focus expose their projection. That's what I mean.